MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's on to Game 5 of the National League Championship Series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's coming off a multi-home run game. And when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Jason Vargas gets the call in Game 5 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Hey, coming on is lefty Jason Vargas. Not an overpowering guy. 86 to 89 miles an hour. Good sinking action on the fastball. Throws the split finger and the slider. His best secondary pitch is the split finger, and you'll know if he's on early, especially against right-handed hitters. He'll throw that split finger, and if he's getting a lot of ground balls, you know that Jason Vargas brought his A game.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. And we are underway now in New York as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
The 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So stepping in, Colin Moran. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First offering on its way. On the ground for Cano at second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's coming off a game in which he had 4 hits, including a home run. I saw him during batting practice. He was smiling and he was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
Joe Musgrove has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, number 6.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
The 1-1 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Polanco is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting fourth.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So we're runner in scoring position with two men gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Frazier ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets strand one. Still no score. Standing in, Gregory Polanco. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's the first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Line drive to center field, and the Pirates have their first base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
First delivery to him on the way down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Dickerson leads off first with one away. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Josh Bell goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Elias Diaz the next to hit as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Robinson.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Cano waiting on the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Frazier is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Jed Lowry.
Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry will swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
A 1 pitch on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Ahmed.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Kevin Kramer, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And it's 1-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Hops this one up. Rosario in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Joe Musgrove, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Full count now. Kramer on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Fouled away. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, one man out. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping into the box, Colin Moran. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Nimmo. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. So a tremendous diving catch there, and our show track technology demonstrates to us that his route was really what made it happen. Pretty easy to see he wouldn't have been able to make that play if it had not been for the angle he took to get to the ball. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here's the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Count even at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We've played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Keon Broxton.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Broxton is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
And he struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jason Vargas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's got to feel good about that right there. You know, you're not expecting much on the offensive side. He said to heck with that. He finds barrel right there. That was a bullet for a base hit.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Here's the first pitch to him. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box now, Brandon Nimmo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One and 0. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The catcher, number 40.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. A ball and a strike. In the air to center. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Gregory Polanco. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Heading after this is Broxton, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Dickerson, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the throw in gets away from him. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Lowry might try to make a play on it. The pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Cespedes is retired, and there's one away.
Number 24, second baseman.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Sliced hard down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting it out in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he rips it on the ground to second. The second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Ready now, Joe Musgrove. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well. And one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Count is 1-2 now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. So he'll head for an early shower as he fails to go the requisite 5 innings, but it doesn't matter anyway in a tie game. He'll leave with a no decision. Corey Oswald, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 55, Corey Oswald.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Into the box, Colin Moran. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam.
Ready for another shot now. Adam Frazier, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading up for the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Digging in now, Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Juan Lagares will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And a fastball just misses for ball one. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Seth Lugo takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Polanco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Nimmo. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 3rd home run of this series, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The batter, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 0-1 delivery. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he misses 2-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. No outs, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Broxton going back on it at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers, but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, Josh Bell, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Elias Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set, and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Diaz, base runner at first with 1 out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Joe Musgrove. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Pirates on top, 2-0. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line, and this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
In now, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52, Johannes Cespedes.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order. He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Justin Wilson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Up next for the Buccos, Starling Marte. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Here's a pop-up now. McNeil on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
Digging in and looking for more, Colin Moran. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Broxton's under it. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Stepping up now, Adam Frazier, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they're on top 2-0. At the plate, Robinson Cano, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he takes a called strike 1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
In now, Jed Lowry, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here.
Shortstop.
As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Digging in, Keon Broxton. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Adeiny Echeverria, who come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Adeiny Echeverria.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On the first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Paul Sewald has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Paul D-Wall.
So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. He went deep last time up.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Corey Dickerson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Broxton's under it. He's got it one away. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Digging in, the switch hitter, Josh Bell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. This is pulled into right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Elias Diaz.
At the plate, Elias Diaz. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set. Here it comes. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Runners are at the corners with one man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Richard Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Rodriguez has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
1-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 1-2. To short, hit hard. Kramer comes up with it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. No runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all knotted up at 2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The left fielder, number 52. You'll hit it. Gets to it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Skied down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So striding in, Robinson Cano. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the 9th inning from Citi Field, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, number 44.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
2-2.
Too high. Ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. Line towards center field on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Francisco Cervelli will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there to take this one is Cano for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Colin Moran. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Popped him up. Lowry shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Score remains 2-2. Tyler Lyons enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Jed Lowry will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Jed Lowry.
Here comes the first pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Ahmed Rosario, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Strike 2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
The possible winning run on second. No one out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Travis d'Arnaud will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 18, Travis d'Arnaud.
Liner towards second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Rajay Davis will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Rajay Davis.
A ball and no strikes. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's 1 for 3. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Line drive to center field. Marte is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Travis d'Arnaud will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 18.
Luis Avilan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 43, Luis Avilan.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Adam Frazier.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive to left. And a clean base hit. So he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 1 for 4. Frazier over at second. Polanco at first with no outs. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities. And when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. McNeil over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Next for the Pirates, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jeff McNeil. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 6.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. To second for 1.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Wilson Ramos will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Possible winning run on first. 1 man away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Swing and a liner. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Throw coming quickly, and the winning run moves up to third now with only 1 gone.
Number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's 1 for 4. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Polanco has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And Game 5 will go to the home side. They've taken the lead in the series 3-2.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Mets have taken a 3-2 series lead. Luis Avilan is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.